because of few reasons, and that is I can understand. Even I studied in a Tamil medium school earlier, so I can understand there will be a small gap between our skill set and the place where we live and the course what we have taken and the effort how much we take to develop our skill. That's all matters. So I'm going to compare with the real-time software life cycle management with our life. So that will maybe interesting. So I was thinking, so how can I correlate? So normally, if you have any project, so I will tell you, this may be boring. Just a minute. I want to connect with you with the real life. So any project, if you do, we split that project into several phases. Several phases we'll split it. So we are not going to immediately jump in and do some project. There are uh, several stages before we start programming. If I am a developer, if I am a designer, before I design, before me there are some steps before I start my race. It is like a relay you are running. So you must have seen the athletic players running in the relay. So somebody have to finish it, then we have to start. That is the way. That's the way the project goes. And somewhere we all will be working together. And I will tell you with a real time the course what we are doing 4 years, and I will combine this example with the IT example. Any project, even product development in mechanical industry, even any industry, there should be a process, there should be a step. It may be common, but the words may be different in everywhere. The first one is uh, any project whatever we do, so we have to know what we are going to develop. What we are, first of all we should know what we are going to do. So that is what requirement gathering in every project what we do. So we will do requirement gathering. That is a technical word, but open with a simple word. If I want to say what we want, what the client want. Client, we say client, the company. All our MNC companies are working as vendor to the clients, to the companies in USA. Because I didn't go to any other country, but this is a setup globally. All whole world is doing functioning this way. IT industry. So the companies want to do some development. Small example, anybody can understand. The bank website, you remember, the bank, everybody must be having account. So you have a bank website, you are logging in with your username and password. Okay, and when you log in, so when you log in with your details, you will be seeing different tab in the top. So the company wants to change some features in the what you see in the website. Suppose they want to show their growth and they want to show some discounts, they want to give some offer. So they want to show how many countries they are functioning, something they want to update in the website. Okay, this example anybody can understand. So that is their want. That's what the company wants to develop. So they are calling, they are asking quotation from different companies, IBM, Accenture, GTS, or anybody. Or
What
if
about
you,
that?
hello, are you hearing? So they are getting quotations. Like when you purchase a product, so you are checking if you want to buy a laptop, you are getting how much Lenovo cost, how much Dell cost, how much HP cost. The same way, companies they are getting quotation. They are asking from different companies. So based on the budget, based on the cost and how much resource, and they will go with that particular person. So that is what we want. They want to update the website. Okay, this is a real time example. Then I'll come to your lifetime with the course. So what they want, they decided this is what I want to update in my website. So banking, US bank, some bank they want to do. Then cost analysis. with whom they have to connect with which vendor. If they take CTS Cognizant, that is the company through which I'm working in the current project. So Cognizant, how much they charge for this one, completion of this, how much resources they will keep in on-site, how much resources they want to keep in offshore. Offshore means there India or any other country. If it is another vendor from China, so their offshore will be in China. So if it is another vendor from Argentina, so they will be from there. If it is from Russia, they are offshore from Russia. So that way, why offshore is needed? Because the cost will be less. The on-site, if they pay $200 per hour for me, if I work in US, if I work in India from India, that is $40 to $50, cost effective. That is the one planning and deciding the resource and cost. Third one, so now they planned what they want, how much it costs. Third one, the design. In the software, we call it as design. Generally speaking, how we are going to get what we want. I want this website to be updated. How I am going to do? There are so many software tools are available. Which one am I going to use it? And which is best for them? That is what they have to decide, how they are going to achieve it. Then comes the real development. That is what we all know when we study in the computer science branch or IT branch. We all know as a developer. Even I was also thinking I have to go directly and do the development. Before that, there are so many stages. And every stage, there are n number of jobs associated. The analysis, business analyst, project manager, and the network engineer, and testing lead, project manager, program, all those jobs are available in the first two stages itself. And third three stages, all this job is available. But the fifth one is the one we all know, programmer. So when it is designed well, how they are going to achieve, whether they are going to use SAP, whether they are going to call Oracle, both are almost like competitor, but SAP is number one ERP in the whole world. It's so much costly, but it's so much the data processing. Easily we can process the data, integrated data processing. That is what they go for. Even it is $1 million to invest, but they need not worry about the data flow, any error. For they need not communicate often with the human people. System will take care. So that is, there are so many things about it. Later you can ask me about why it is best. So now the developer have to develop and achieve that, whether through Oracle or whether through SAP or any other tool, they can use it, and they have to achieve that what they want, how much effort they are going to put. Then testing. When they do testing, they will check whether what I want. Normally, we'll say the example when they ask them, the company is asking them to make a car. Finally, the vendors, they made a wheel. That should not happen. That's an example. Normally, they will say if you are not understanding what exactly company wants. So understanding, nowadays it is easy. Everybody is there to document, and we will sign off. So later there should not be any change. So we are testing whether what we want. How we test? So we will log into the website and we will test in each tab. In each tab, when they click on contact details, when they click on a lot of tabs will be there. You must have seen whether the growth of the company is there, the dashboard is showing up, whether the color what they want is coming up, whether all their products are shown in the website, something whatever they want, whether it is coming up. That is what I want, whether it is there after the development testing. Then once it is developed, we are giving the developed object to the company, whoever is going to use it every day, day-to-day life, creating purchase order, creating invoice, not manually doing it, just filling up some data. System will automatically create and send it to the n number of thousand, lakhs and lakhs of vendor all over some 52 countries. It will be sent immediate through the process what they have given through the interfaces. So it is deployed. Client is going to use it. Afterwards, maintenance, how they are going to maintain the system. Every new development, there will be bugs, error coming up at least for a few months. So somebody have to support. That is why always they keep offshore team in other countries with less cost. We will do the knowledge transfer. Those who are sitting in the on-site, they will give the knowledge transfer. So they will be supporting them. How whenever they get error, no, I'm logging into the system, some medical software. I know your friend was working in Accenture. They developed a medical software. That customers have to enter their information in the first day demo. After the demo, everything, customers are entering, patients are entering. When they enter, the information is not going. When they enter, some sick people, old people, when they enter, the data, immediately it should call 911. That's like the emergency call. It's not happening. So then that's what she told me. These are all errors, small error. Just like that, any company, anybody develops, this error will come when the real time people are using the product. That's why maintenance team should be always there. They will run and
Absolutely.
fix the issue. So now I told you what is the real time of the project. Now we are coming to your real time, how your course is going to. So any project, anything we do, there are some steps, there are some interactions, there are some designs, there are some documents, there is some effort, there is some testing should happen. Now you are all students. So now you have decided and identified what you want. So that is what now I'm coming to your point. So what you want is decided. You want to be a engineer in computer science, or you want to be an engineer in electronics, and you want to be an engineer in electrical or mechanical or civil, and you want to be an engineer in the particular field. It is not by force. It is you decided, and you came inside the campus, and you are now, you are decided, that's your requirement. So what you want to is, you want to be an engineer in IT, and you want to be a computer science engineer. So that is what you decided. Okay. Now, next one is planning. So you are telling your parents that I want to be an engineer, or I want to be a medical person, I want to be a teacher. But now this group, this audience, you are all engineers. Normally, generally speaking, engineers are thinking more. That is what in US, when we go in train or bus, if we say talk to anybody, they will say, oh, Indians, oh, you are all brainy people, so you think more. So that is what they have about us. But that we have to develop how it comes. So all are not born genius, all by hard work, constant effort. That's what I can say. So nobody is genius, born genius. I agree it. So what we want, so now you want to be an engineer, and what is the cost associated? You decided based on the cost planning. You joined in a college. So if this is a college I have to join, this is a cost associated. So I'm not joining. And this is a college. This is a fit to my budget. So that's like a project. So you are discussing and you join in the college. So now that second part is over for you all. Third part, how you are going to achieve it. That is what we are not deciding. That's what we never made it. But I'm not supporting the students in the US, but the student in US are not getting support like you guys. You get enough support from parents, from teachers, college, everywhere. You get so much support when I compared with those students. So those students, they are kicked out by the age of 16. So not kicked out, their parents' situation is like that. So they were also like that. They will learn themselves, they'll buy loan, they study themselves, so they know the value of the technology or the education, what they are going to take, what they are going to study. They will plan with their budget. These points are very correlating with their decision. So the sometime here, because of parents interest we are joining, because someone is doing, neighbor is doing, we are doing it. But even if that is the case, you joined it, then you have to make it. Anyway, you joined it, so you have to make it. It's very simple. Education is not this. Getting a job is not a tough work. So the I tell you, so you follow this point, design part. So those people, they'll plan, they'll do part-time job. I know almost even our MS students, those are studying here, BE toppers, they are coming there for MS studies. They are working in shops. They are working in somewhere wherever they get. They earn money for their survival, and they get loan and they pay their fees. So 2 years they struggle. They will do. There they will design. There they will plan. They will put what I have to do. How they will think, and they will design the architecture design, like what am I going to do. So that is the thing you have to do. Now the 8 hours you are in the college, how many hours you are making use of it. So those students, without parents help, without anybody's help, they are making a very good design of themselves. They plan very well. They won't waste their money, $1 even, because they hard earn money, their loan. So I see so many people after coming there. So they, if they have interest, they are in very big positions now. So that is what lagging here. The design part. Design part is how I'm going to achieve it. You join in this course, everything is available. You cannot say that lecturer is not giving me enough, that textbook is not giving me enough, this question paper is tough, that and all excuses. But if you decide, not only subject, you parallelly work with the practical things. That is what they do, other country people. Practically they are very good in practically. So they study on their own. Nobody is going to teach them, train them, tuition or nothing. So they, you make use of the system, they study on their own almost. So now you have plenty of opportunity. You decide. Now it's a nice chances. The corona time, you have a lot of time. So webinar classes are going on. So I don't know whether you all are, how much you are putting effort and listening. That is enough. You may say that this is not clearly taught to us and this is given little. That is the excuse. You know that these are the 5 chapters, these are the topic is in this, and this is the information she has given, and this is what I'm going to make it. So you plan it, you plan it. No subject. I studied MBA, I studied mathematics, I done PhD in computer science, and I have done all those things. I was thinking, so why I did this, why I did this. I was thinking after going to US, why I have done PhD. For IT job, PhD is not necessary, but everything is useful. So we will be that everything we learned is useful in our real life in somewhere. That's what I found it. So you have to make decision now. You are in the first year or second year, third year, or in the final year. This is even 50 years old people will be sitting next to my daughter in the class in the college in US. She used to tell me she was in the proper age. She will be 19, 20, but the classmates will be 50, 40. After marriage, after getting loan, they will come. After with kids, they will come to school. That is only they decide, they fulfill their ambition through their hard work and the effort. That's what I can say. So now students, you plan this 4-year course, how you are going to make use of it. Are you taking special care for your future by taking special training apart from the subjects? Every subject you take, not only studying and getting marks, parallelly practically you learn it. Then comes when you decide, but 8 hours it's there, Evening I have 4 hours. So from the beginning, if you learn Python, suppose language, so Python alone cannot help you. And if you do Java alone cannot help you. So there are some side support tools are there. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL. SQL is like even a business analyst, they are not technical person, they should know nowadays. If the project manager, he's not a technical person, he's a person interacting, moving the milestone, moving with, walking through the entire project, but he also should know SQL. So if you're 90%, every day write a select query. Every day write a select query. Then it is like your rhyme. It will be like a rhyme. So are you planning that way? Or just you want marks? Or any special hours you are spending for that? Make it interesting. Make your career, your future is in your hand now. Then the software development, that is like a 4-year course. Now you decided the course and you planned the cost based on that you joined. Now you know how you are going to achieve. So 8 hours I'll be in the college. Then every weekend I'm going to study some special practical related courses for this one. If you are electronic students, you can learn MATLAB, and if you are a computer science student, you can learn it. But when I get job, even mechanical engineer is there, civil is, except civil, all are there. Even earlier civil students are also there. Everybody, when the job availability is more, they will hire everybody. It is not a mistake if you learn something in some language. It's a computer language is just to make the system to understand. If you learn one language, you will know every language has a similar structure. Some data to be declared, some select query should be written, somewhere you display in the form or the report. It's a simple structure. So when you study, when you spend more time, you will know. Then development effort. Development effort, I'm comparing with the 4 years period. 4 years period. This in the project, a developer is the key. So somebody is planning, this is what to develop. Somebody is saying, this is the way to develop, and somebody is going to develop the product. So your teachers are saying something, your parents are saying something, and you decided something. All the informations are in your mind, and it is you putting effort 4 years. 4 years period, planning. Don't waste your time. So don't tell the job opportunities are less. I have 200 jobs available with me in my company now. So we tied up with some vendors. They are giving it, but students are not going. They are expecting 40,000 immediate. So, but by mechanical engineer, I have job for 10,500 with accommodation, food and accommodation. Civil, I have 10,000 rupees with accommodation and food in Chennai. So IT industry, I have even voice processing, I have job even today. But anything, get inside and learn it. But the feedback is, so I'm a mechanical engineer. I don't want to be a machine operator. That's what the students were coming out after joining. So when you decide mechanical engineer, so nature of job will be starting from machine operator, that you should know. But later you will be in big position. So how can you expect you to be a supervisor initially? All those things you mentally you prepared it. Mentally you be prepared. Civil engineer, one time you should be a site engineer. Then you will be a designing engineer, sitting with a laptop. Sorry, interior designer. That may happen later or maybe immediate. Anything you agree related to your course and train yourself. So that is a effort in the development, 4 years, like a project. In the project, developer is developing in order to achieve the goal, writing programs they are achieving. The same way, the 4 years, with the help of your teachers and professors and the parents are spending sponsoring in India, and teachers are helping exactly what to refer, what you have to study. You can study. When they guide you, you can study. The 4 years, not only the textbook, you parallelly do something useful. Even I used to tell my kids how I was cooking initially, how I'm cooking now. So you say that it is so much tasty now. So because I train myself, even the mom's cooking is so much improvement. After 30 years, she did not refer any YouTube, she did not refer any book or to cook. But she can do it just like that. That is a way you have to practice when you are working, studying now itself. So C programming, this is a structure. If it is a loop statement, it should be like this. If it is if and else statement, these are all just statements, simple statements. So these are all every day you put lot of effort. So I'm not putting in complex statement, I believe. So, but if I speak about SAP, maybe little bit complex. I have some examples in SAP also. But if you really need, I will explain the slide. But now you put all the effort 4 years and extra effort practical work related to your course. You are doing it simultaneously. Civil people going in the evening, so going visiting construction places and what's going on, how they do, designing places, interior designing. You are going in the evening and watching it. Mechanical student and going along with somebody or visiting some sightseeing. Now, even industry visit, there is a curriculum. It's coming along curriculum now. But how you are going there? You want to learn something or just like just spend a day with the friends? That's what the mentality should change now. So parallelly visit all the places where you are going to work and even small companies. So now you are completing 4 years course. Now even in between there is a test, maybe your exam or you can test yourself. So whether I want to be a computer science engineer, whether I got everything what I need. All the subject we may not be using, but every information is needed. Every information, at least the concept you should need. You should able to remember some concept. So you can test parallelly every semester. You can evaluate yourself. The university need not evaluate. That's the way in America kids are evaluating. The university need not evaluate. Teachers need not evaluate. They themselves come and say that I am not fit for this. I am not good in this. I am not updated my skill. They are very open, so the teachers can help them. So okay, you don't understand this, so you are not listening this, so you are not updating it. Okay, come on, I'll help you. So that is the open transparent dialogue between you and the lecturers or you and the special trainers or training wherever you are taking or the industry wherever you are going. That milestone you have to check it. You have to in parallel you evaluate and test yourself, like the project we are testing what we want, whether website is updated exactly the same way we are testing negative positive testings, same way you evaluate. Now the course is completed. Okay, now the product, 1 minute please. Now the product is ready. We are giving the product for the client to use it. Same way you are getting a project. You are getting a project. So I want to tell you this truth. You are getting a project in campus interview. Once you get the campus interview project, earlier when I was teaching in the industry, the teaching industry before 2004, I know the students after going to the industry in the evening, they will study extra, make them stronger, and they will learn and all the related tools. What are the new innovative tools? What is new upcoming versions coming in the same? They must have studied version 1. Now version 4 is there. So how to learn it, where to learn it, how to update those. I have seen so many students, successful students of mine. And nowadays, after getting the job, so they are comparing with the seniors, comparing with the people, those who are comfortable in the job and enjoying equivalently to them. I'm not saying that juniors should not enjoy like the seniors, but in parallel, you have to same way another few years. That's why I put maintenance. The system should be maintained for sometimes supporting to avoid errors. That's the way after the development is done, the project. So this offshore team will support them whenever there is an error. Same way, when you go for a job, the campus interview, if you get a job, keep on updating your skill set in the area we are working. Don't try to enjoy immediate. Then when they want to send somebody, you will be the first person. So I'm telling you openly. So why candidates are fired from the industry? So they get more money, starting itself 50,000, 40,000. They start enjoying their life. They are not updating their skill set. And if they are in one tool, suppose if there are Oracle, Cognos, BI reporting tools. Generally, I say that business intelligence reporting tools, they are very, very simple tools. Without more programming, anybody can do, any engineer can do. I used to say even 12th grade student can do it. That's just drag and drop type, like Microsoft Excel. Excel has so many features. Macro codings are there. VLOOKUP is there. HLOOKUP is there. Filters are there. But every day we are not using it. Similar to this BI intelligence tool. So you have to update those things. If you are in some technology, you feel that very tough. Learn side by side. Even I studied after going to US. I paid $2,000 to be an expert in finance, even though I have done MBA finance. And SAP finance, I studied under an architect in the weekend. Then from a developer, I was a developer initially, SAP developer. Then I became a functional. Then updated. Now I'm a subject matter expert in SAP finance. So all these things happen side by side. If you want to be in the career, you think your mom. So how she develops the kitchen cooking area, that's how she cooks every day, and you see the improvement slowly. The family enjoys. Same way, if you want to enjoy your life, if you want to make use of your successful life, and parallelly until you are the judge, make it as a bread and butter. Every day 1 hour, learn what is new coming up. And it is not tough. I studied in a Tamil medium school. So I went from here, but I worked in UNICEF, the New York City. I worked with PepsiCo in New York City. Currently, I'm working in California. Just took a small break, short vacation due to Corona. Until July, I was working. So few months I took a vacation. So I may be going anytime, but I will be going and coming back because I started new company here. The IT technical development and also placement training I started. So I will be coming back and forth. Nowadays we are allowed to work from home. So in this age, I am putting this much effort because it's so interesting. Because we don't want anybody to pinch or point out. Many Indians, hardworking people, especially Tamil people, I have seen so many hardworking people. I saw so many people from slum area. So they are architect in USA. So we used to meet in birthday parties. We used to meet in the church. We used to meet in every occasion. So every parade and that Independence Day parade, something we'll meet each other, and I will be inquiring them where they are from. So he used to say, I was working in a tea shop, madam, helping in the evening. I studied in this particular college. So it is interesting. So how much effort you guys are putting. So you decided the first two phases are over. Now you start designing how you are going to make use of your timing. So you have every facility, and how much effort you are going to put it in parallel, not only theory, in parallel you are going to do practically. The industry, respective industry, go and visit, get somebody, go inside and see. Not like visiting, just learn. And if you need help, you can call us, and we can connect with some people who we know, and your parents may know, your faculties may know, your university may know. So they will connect you. You show up your interest, then evaluate every day. Even until now I'm studying. It's not I'm studying, I'm updating. I know this much. I have to update because every day people are inventing something in the same area. SAP itself, they are coming with new ideas. New thing is coming up. In the interview, if they ask, do you know about this? The later one, no, I don't know. I cannot say any answer no. I can say I know this is what they are given. I know what is what, but I never worked. So that can be an acceptable answer. That is the way you also have to practice. Very simple to get a job. But the 4 years, how you plan, how you practice, how you evaluate yourself, how much effort you are putting. Even after getting job, I put another point, maintenance, like the software product. So don't enjoy your life immediately after going inside any job. Update, learn more, make to be number one. You put all the effort, and then you will be comfortable after 3 or 4 years. Then enjoy your life. So this is what my advice and successful life. So you can also ask questions now. And I have so many examples from SAP, but it will be boring. You don't want to touch that. If you really want to know, I can give you an example. Any questions, students? Are you hearing me? You can put me in the chat if you have any question. Oh, you see the problem. Okay, innovation. Okay. Oh, they are all attendance. Okay. Nothing is difficult. It's all in your hand. I know 2 students staying in the car, 2 twins. They studied all the 4 years. My daughter's classmate. They were in the car. Always they'll be sleeping in the car. The car is their house. They stayed in the car, but they were the topper in the university. I'll give the university name. Southern in the Florida, Southeastern University, Florida. Southeastern University, Florida. You can check. 2 girls, they were the top in the university, so they don't have house. Parents were mentally affected. Father was not there. They stayed in the car for all the 4 years. So you think yourself how much facility you have. Don't think that I am scolding. I want you to be coming up. Cyber security is good. If you want to be an expert, I can connect with a real person in US. So she is also a Tamilian and she is #1 the Connecticut area. So I connect with her. You can get some tips. Any technology. I have more than 500 in my network. Every area, because there we will be very good friends. So we don't have any politics. All Tamilians, Indians will be very good friends. Wherever we meet, we love each other, we help each other. So definitely I can connect you with them because I'm not good in everything. Which coding language is best? Because it depends on the development. If it is website related, Java, all the .js library tools, jQuery, AngularJS, React, Bootstrap, all are there. If it is other data analytics, data science, if you want to be data science is #1. So there are some tools, list of tools associated related to statistical methods. Some tools are there. So depends on the one you want to go. So I have some courses anybody can do. I will inform you through email. App developer, mobile app developer, Android developer, data science, data scientist, data analytics, and Java is always green in the worldwide because everybody needs a web-based cloud, AWS. Now cloud is good, machine learning is good. Which coding language is easily to understand? You can start with C. C programming. Every program has a similar structure. Similar structure. You will declare the statement. Whatever you are going to use it, you will declare it. Then you will do the screen design. If it is SAP or other tools, just the SQL query. Then display, how you want to display, where you want to display, in the form or in the row and column wise. That is what? Just a small report I'm saying. C program, start with C programming. Very simple. Balagurusamy book, that is what I studied. Our earlier vice chancellor. When I was a student, I studied. I don't know, so many simple books are there, very simple books. I see so many authors, good authors, up to your level, they are writing books to us. All the authors, more than 250 authors are there for our company. So I see them very good. So they are up to your standard. I am not evaluating your standard. You are in second year, third year, that is enough. So that much level, they are writing it. Go through that book, get them more practical related questions, give them, take anything and do, start designing and spend 2 hours at least, only not theory, related to an area. Prefer as a book for CS student about language. That's what, see, I studied Balagurusamy, but I will check and tell you. Python, we have so many authors. From Tindikal BSNA, somebody has written. And here somebody written from Chennai, we have some 7 authors for Python, but I don't want to say who, I don't know because I came after 14 years to India. So I just know all the titles, but I have never gone through their book. But just a glance I saw, it was good, really good. But I cannot recommend one book now. You can ask your faculty. They may be good in guiding you. Is HTML program is common for any coding? Yes. Any website, if you want to touch, HTML is like alphabet. CSS, HTML, SQL, JavaScript. All the 4 are like ABCD for a website. If you want to refer, I'm putting the website w3schools.com. Go to this site. Learn everything. SQL is there, JavaScript is there. Practice now. It should be like a rhyme before you learn any language. To understand coding easily. If you know what you are going to develop, suppose you want to display the result in a tree structure. So if it is in a tree structure, there should be a top node. Under that, there should be branches. Under that, some sub nodes should be there. So that structure you should know. Which data I have to read and display in the first level. Which data I have to read from the database and display in the second level. Just like that, you should know what you are going to develop first. Then what is the structure. Then you see the code, I think you can understand. What you are going to develop, if you know clearly, that is what we call them BRD document, business requirement document. So everybody follows that first step, all of us in the project. This is what we are going to develop. Understanding that will make us to do our work better. Is the website for free? Yes. w3schools.com is free. Anybody can log in and practice all of them. Ethical hacker. Exactly which program I'm not able to say now, because there are n number of programming languages are there. I know few related to SAP, but C program, Oracle and all I have done just like that. But SAP uses SAP ABAP language. That's a combination of all the languages we will have. I will tell you. Many are asking what is a easy coding book. Let me check, and I will inform your faculty, or your faculty will can guide you, because they will are in touch with all the available books in the market. But definitely, even though I'm in US, I don't refer for the students to start with foreign author book. They are good. They are good books, but you need plenty of examples to understand. With one or two examples, what they give in the foreign author book may not make you to understand the concept clearly. You need similar type of a number of examples to understand. That is why Indian author books are good. Local authors are good to understand the basic, then go for foreign author. What extra they are given, what extra exercise they are given. Triple branch, any branch, any engineer. So somebody is asking about triple E, somebody is asking about ECE. For anybody, after your degree, you are going for some, you are going to work in some location. So visit that industry now itself from the first year. Any small or big industry, get permission and visit what is happening inside, so that practically, if you know, then the theoretical part will be very simple. At least keep in touch with them. CSE is valuable. Somebody, yes, CSE is good, easy to get job, easy. Plan always, until the world is there. Computer science, CSE, IT people, you will have job, but any engineer can go. And any engineer can do the coding. In our client, all engineers are there. Mechanical is there, civil is there, even BCom students are there. Anybody, if you have interest, you can program. Programming is not a big deal. If you learn one program, then you will be knowing how much it is simple it is. But little effort, constant effort, not one day. Somebody is learning in 1 month. You learn it in 3 months or 1 year. That's okay. But put effort, constant effort, if you want to do it. How you are planning? So many things you are planning nowadays. And also, I'm so much worried. Kids are always with cell phone and WhatsApp, but we don't have that type of disturbance those days. Maybe that is the reason we were able to study. But I'm not blaming you. But even that, you use it for good learning or chatting with your friends. Oh, I studied this. I have done this program. That's the way I saw many American kids. So I have done this coding. So can you exchange this subroutine I have written? If they want to do something, I will give a nice example. I have you must have known, or there was a beggar in New York City. If you don't have money, you cannot pay the rent. Then you will be in the platform. That is very common. But that boy was begging for Java book. When everybody wants to give money, he was asking, give me a Java book and a computer. And that was his request. Somebody donated, and he studied and he developed an app. See, and he is rich now. Those type of things are really encouraging. Yes, you can refer. You can. So if you don't know to code, I say that even from the school, computer science book, basic book, you take it and read every day like a novel. You read it. What is database? What is data? What is data structure? Everything is given from the school. I see the textbooks. Small kids are having it. So you start. Don't hesitate. You evaluate yourself. Somebody teaches or university, they should not evaluate you. So before they evaluate, you should evaluate yourself. That evaluation will be easy. Whatever the question university can ask, you can able to answer. So you start. Go to a school, get all the computer science book from the third standard, fourth standard. So I'm not degrading you. Somebody, those who are worried about coding, somebody, those who think that I don't know anything, don't discourage yourself. Get the books. Like a novel, you read it, then make the concept very clear. Anytime, if anybody asks, that is a basic. So all the books you study in 1 month, all the books until 12th, then come to your first year, second year. Nothing is difficult. Any questions? More company seats. What is the main reason for more occupancy in seats? CSE is more because opportunities are more, because comparing with other technologies, CSE people are moving all over the world. People, those who know, those who are good in programming, or not only programming, there is another topic I have given in your college. Not only with the programming you can enter into IT. If you are able to document, if you are able to understand business, if you are able to communicate properly, there are job available in the IT. Business analyst, without coding you can work. Be a intelligence developer, without coding you can work. Project managers, you can work without coding. There are so many is there, not only with coding. So the CSE people are moving all over the world. So everywhere they are going to Europe, USA, London, everywhere. Even Africa people. I have seen Tech Mahindra. Many of my students they went to Africa, Middle East. So I still have connected with some students, old students. They are in London, settled in London. Through Tech Mahindra they went. So yeah, there are opportunities are more, um, because everybody needs it. But that I'm saying every engineer can go, not only CSE engineer. Every engineer can learn the computer science technology is very simple. Not because I studied, I'm saying I struggled, I suffered, I put effort, constant effort. Then so you have so much facility. You make use of the facility. There 4 years. That's what I'm telling. Using the courses whatever you study, but parallelly you study any language, anything. Every industry needs computer science. Every industry needs some data, cloud technologies needed. Everywhere the CSE related work is there, IT related work is there. Every industry, even the defense, everywhere they are in need of it. Yeah. Okay. Is there hope? Some questions I am not hacker. Somebody keep on asking hacker, but I'm not able to say. Okay, students, any question? You can be friendly. Ask me any questions, or post me the questions over email. I can check and update you. Thank you. Are you all hearing me? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I really thought of I'm giving a webinar in all the college, almost more than 20 colleges. From March I came giving. Just I want to, because I was a teacher, I was into IT. I know the gap. Where is the student struggling to enter into a project? That's what I want to tell. This is my interest to say to all the students in Tamil Nadu or India, anybody. So you may email me. Text me, get my number and text me. I can guide you. But I think your professors are um, giving enough to you, so they can guide you. Thank you, students, for listening. I don't know it is interesting or not. I didn't start SAP like for other group. Normally, I start with SAP example. So the general audience, I started with an example.
Ma'am, will you explain me the work of cyber security technician in MNC, ma'am?
In MNC, so
Yes,
I
ma'am.
first of all, I'm not a cyber security person, but in MNC, everywhere, lot of scope for that. Lot of scope. It is a recent one. There is a more requirements I see demand for cyber security in US. Highly paid,
Thank you, ma'am.
highly paid cyber security people are highly paid. When one person is paid $70, cyber security will get 150, $120 per hour. So it's a well paid technology. Cyber security is good, but I'm not good in that. I know my friends are working. Be friendly. So you ask me some interesting questions. General, I don't mistake you. I was also a lecturer before. I have similar age kids. I have two kids, so like my kids, you can ask me friendly questions to get any help from me. Is there any scope for mechanic? Yes, for everybody there is a scope in US. The election is going on, so I'm eagerly watching the election results. So anything, if you are capable of doing your work, then you don't bother whatever the company is, wherever in the country is, you can perform well. And we have more respect in the US. Indians have more respect. That's why people going there are not coming because no more freedom, more respect. They appreciate always. So, so it's in your hand. You plan and do it. And the cloud technologies, machine learning, focus on that. Simple web designing. I will send a question what we got from a MNC last month. We got some 100 requirements for IT. So they have given web developer. We got different one, but for web developer, I will send you the question to all of you. They ask the students to finish it within 7 days. If anyone is able to finish it within 7 days, that person will be selected. If you want, I can send the questions to you. I am leaking the question. Do you want it? I will send it to you. You can sit with your friends and check whether you can design the website. Website anybody can design. I'm not good in designing, but you guys are so good. I'm seeing you have extra talent than our generation people. You have more talent. Use it properly. Okay, I will send it. Somebody is asking. I will send the question. See here, a mobile app developer is working in my company, and he is the person training coordinator, training and placement coordinator. Another MNC HR, 15 years experience person. Janita is also working here. I will ask them to contact you, your faculty. I will send the questions to you, which was asked in the last month by a MNC company, so that you can try, or you ask your friends to try, or your CSC friends to try. Check whether they are able to finish it within 7 days. then they are eligible for getting inside. One minute. Oh. Which is the email ID I can send it to, the common email ID to the madam. So, madam, shall I send it to your email that the students are asking for that assignment what was given by the MNC, creating a website in 7 days? I'll send it to the email. Any other doubts, students? Any other doubts? Shall we close the session? No, no questions? Then thank you. Shall we wind up? Are you able to hear me? No response. Can we wind up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So anybody wants to
Yes, ma'am.
talk before that? No? Shall we wind
Yes,
up?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the session is over. You don't have question. So I'm waiting for the faculty to confirm whether I can finish it. Whether the madam is there. Can you inform your madam to close the session? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, are we winding up or somebody have to come and finish it?
Don't know, ma'am.
Okay, then see you later. You can send me email. I'm closing the session.
Thank you.
Ma'am, your email ID, ma'am.
Email ID. So our company email ID I'll give you. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You can post question. You can send questions, and we will send we will send the assignment to you from this email ID, from my company email ID. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Okay. Bye. All the best.